Hello and welcome to the Paulson Center where the NYU Violets are going to be playing the Hunter College Hawks. Starting off with our Hunter College Hawks, we have the starting lineup. Number 7, Brandon Ye. Number 15, Lucas George. Number 19, Ans Deljinin. Number 12, Kyle Fawley. Number 17, Wesley Stubbs. And finally, number 24, Ahmed Mohammed for the Hawks. And for the Violets, we have in the back row, number 8, Lucas Ochetsky. Number 13, Buddy Cohen. Number 20, Emerson Evans. Number 15, Ryan Kagan. Number 9, Luke Boyer. And finally, number 5, Devin Wynn. And as the anthem just finishes up here, we're about ready to start with a serve. Few things coming into this game. The Violets are coming off 3 road matches in Indiana where they won all 3 games. The last one was a 5-set thriller, one would say, where they took the last one, winning by about 6 points in the end. Definitely a close match there. So it'll be interesting to see how these two teams face off in this match. Definitely going to be a good one. It's Hunter's first match of the season, so they're going to come out ready to play. And we're looking forward to see the rallies that come off of these two teams.
Yeah, always exciting to start off your season against a ranked opponent, and I think NYU was definitely tested in that last match. But, you know, with a veteran crew like they have, those seniors really came through and were able to close out that victory.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely know now that they can fight through that adversity, so they're going to be powerful as a team this season. It's exciting to see what's next. Now with the Violets roster getting read aloud here, we can go through a couple of the stats of the team. So the leader for kills is Emerson Evans with 42 kills just in these past 3 games. A sophomore, he's doing really well already. With Lucas Ochetsky, who just won an award recently after this weekend as well, hitting a .592, very impressive. It'll be interesting to see how they continue to add to those stats today.
And not to look too far ahead, but NYU does play in probably one of the toughest conferences in men's volleyball for Division III with the UVC. Releasing their preseason poll just at the start of the season, NYU was voted to finish number 1, and also in the AVCA national poll, currently ranked number 2 in the country. But it is nice to see that most of the conference is inside that top 25, with Vassar being ranked number 6 in the country and Hobart being number 10 to round out the top 3 of the conference.
All right, and we're off. The teams are about to high five, and the games should be starting shortly now.
And just as they concluded the intros, they did announce that this is Jose Pina's 32nd year at the helm of the NYU men's volleyball team, coming off of a Final Four appearance last season and a conference championship. NYU looks to host its home opener this evening with a lot of energy and success on the court.
lot of energy on the court here, especially on the Violet side as they get ready to start this game. It's going to be a good one. All right, senior Buddy Cohen just called out the huddle, and the Violets are getting into their positions, ready to go.
Yeah, it looks like NYU is going to start off in rotation 2 with the serve, while Hunter's going to be in their last rotation with their setter front row. You know, I think today's matchup's going to be all about that first contact, serve and serve receive, as we have the first whistle for the first serve.
Ball's up, and here we go. And the ball is out off of a touch on the Violets. Hunter point.
What a great decision by that hitter. You know, that block was definitely big in front of him, and just to go with the finesse play and to tool the block out of bounds, I'm sure NYU will adjust and get that next one back, the next opportunity.
Off to Buddy. Ball gets recycled back into the court. Zach takes it. Boyer and just out. Number 7, Brandon Ye goes back to serve for Hunter College. And the ball is out, Violet point.
So far, both teams look to be taking a lot of calculated risks and being very aggressive, both at the serving line and with their third contact swings.
Cohen serves. Quick ball to the middle, picked up. Yeah. That overpass will kill ya, won't it? Number 12 for Hunter goes back to serve.
Back-to-back serving errors by Hunter gives the ball right back to NYU.
Yeah, that's giving them some good momentum coming into the beginning of this set.
With this rotation, Devin, our setter, rotates to the front row, controlling the offense.
Ball's in. Strong back row attack. We get a touch, but just can't pick it up. That's just a communication error on the side of the Violets, but I'm sure they'll be able to figure that out. Just a early point in the game.
NYU is doing a good job with their block, recognizing the active hitter. Just got to tweak their hands a little bit to keep that ball a little bit more in play on their side of the net for a blocked point. And with that last serve, that is the third serving error by Hunter, but still being aggressive from that serving line.
Boyer serves. Out to the outside. And a big block. That'll be huge for the Violets, bringing the energy back to their side of the court. Score is tied 4-4.
Yeah, Rye did a really good job closing the block to the NYU setter and getting his hands completely across the net. That ball was blocked straight down.
Yeah, beautiful block. Boyer again, just misses.
Score is Hunter 5, NYU 4 in the first set.
Number 17, Austin White, goes back to serve for the Hawks. Ooh, nice reverse of flow there, and a beautiful swing. It's in. That's the first kill for Emerson Evans, one of many, I'm sure, for tonight.
Looks like this evening Hunter is running a 6-2 offense. This is the second setter in the back row right now, running their offense out of serve receive.
Big block in the middle from Buddy Cohen.
That was a really good job at just being one-on-one against your hitter. Did a really good job at seeing the angle that the attacker was approaching and got his hands across the net for another stuff block, NYU.
Yeah, did a really good job of reading that ball for sure.
Hunter under a little bit of distress here in serve receive. Sends NYU a nice easy free ball. Setter goes up and gets the kill. Point NYU.
Nothing like a second touch swing. Love that from the setter. It's good to be aggressive at the net for sure. It keeps Hunter on their toes.
Yeah, really caught their block off guard with that hit on two.
Serve goes out for the Violets. Point Hunter. Ahmed Mohammed for Hunter serving. And another service error. These service errors are really adding up and they're going to be detrimental for the Hawks in this first set. Devin Wynn gets a nice service ace for the Violets, bringing the score to Violets 9, Hawks 6 in the first set. Wynn goes back to serve again. And just out. Off to the right side, and point Violets. Was able to really swing through that block there. Great vision on the court from Oshetsky.
Yeah, really good use of the tool. You know, in men's volleyball, power is usually the go-to swing, but being able to finesse the block or find an open spot on the court by going off speed is a really good way to be successful.
Nice cut shot from Hunter. The Violets definitely weren't expecting that one, but I'm sure the next time they'll be ready for it. Number 7, Brendan Ye, goes back to serve for the Hawks. And a nice tip from Evans. A free ball. Back row attack.
The timing looked like it was there in terms of that big offense, but just a little bit too low of a set. Unfortunate hitting error into the net. Gives the ball back to Hunter with the score of Hunter 9, NYU still leading 10.
Brandon Ye again for the Hawks. Right to the libero, Knudsen, and a beautiful kill from Buddy Cohen. It's a really great tempo there.
Yeah, that's just a really good connection between the senior and sophomore setter. Buddy definitely saw open court space to the left and had a nice power cut shot.
Nice float serve from Cohen.
Looks like it was a net by the attacker for Hunter after his swing, point NYU.
Brings the score to Violets 12, Hunter 9. Interesting to see the float serve come into play. Been a lot of topspin happening, so a little bit of change with that is definitely going to be good for the Violets and show the Hawks something a little bit different on the serving end. Kyle Foley for the Hawks. Another service error.
Devin rotates back to the front row. NYU setter with our right side back to serve. Evan with a nice serve in play.
Middle attack.
Point Hunter.
Right down the middle. It's a great shot from the middle. Usually works.
So far, both sides have been able to kind of go point for point. You know, there has been a few missed serving errors, but you got to take that risk to get that team out of system in order to score a point on defense. But right now, both sides look to be pretty efficient with their offense as Hunter just misses that serve into the top tape of the net.
Boyer goes back to serve for NYU. Really great serve from Boyer. He's had 5 aces already this season. And a tip from Hunter, but it's out. Point NYU.
Definitely look to use the hands of the NYU blocker, but really good decision by Lucas to take his hands down and not give him that opportunity on the swipe out of bounds.
Great serve from Boyer again. Overpass. Right to the middle. Back row attack Hunter, and Zach gets a touch.
Great dig by the NYU libero, but an unfortunate blocking error by NYU gives the point back to Hunter. Still down 3 points here in the first set as NYU switches to serve receive.
Yeah, that was a great touch from Knudsen. He's had 2.09 digs per set this season, looking really good so far.
Coming off of a great year last year, first team All-American. You know, NYU is very fortunate to have him back this season for his senior year.
Ball to the outside. Out of system, and a tip from Hunter.
Dug by NYU, set to the outside, and put down for the 16th point.
Definitely dangerous to send over free balls in this game. You're going to get a big swing coming back right at you. Picked up, middle, way to run that out of system, to the outside, and it's blocked by Hunter. It's definitely great to see NYU taking risks out of system, trying to get that middle connection going, see if we can get that a little more crisp in the coming sets.
Freshman Bennett stays in after the serve for NYU's middle. Had 2 digs on that last play, looking to make an impact on the court right away as a freshman.
Nice reverse of flow there. And a kill from the Violets, bringing the score to 17 NYU, 13 Hawks. And a service error for the Violets. Honest Delianine goes back to serve for the Hawks. Float serve. Out to the outside, and a tip. That set was just a little bit low. Not much he could do with that, but he was able to get a point off of it, which was great for the Violets. Ooh, and it's in for the Violets. Great serve.
Looks like that serve just clipped the back line with the back official changing his call from out to in, and the up ref agreeing with him and giving the point to NYU at 19-14 in the first set.
Wow, another great serve. again, Boyer gets a kill.
NYU is the first team to 20 here in their first home game at the Paulson Center. And Hunter calls a timeout. Down 6 in the first set. NYU leading.
Yeah, NYU is definitely looking good right here. It'll be interesting to see as we approach the second set how Hunter is going to deal with those service errors from this first set here, seeing if maybe they can eliminate those errors, and it'll probably be a much closer game. But we'll see what happens when they come back out into the court in just a few seconds.
Yeah, NYU is also doing a good job with their attack efficiency, hitting a 312 right now to Hunter's 200. Hunter did start off really hot in the first 5 points of the game, hitting about 700 until the Violets settled in with their block and a little bit more pressure on their first contact with our serve. Seems to kind of created a cushion here in the first set. Obviously, Hunter with this timeout is going to look to reset and focus on this next opportunity, seeing if they can close the gap and catch up with this game now in the last 5 points of the set.
Yeah, no, exactly. Definitely going to be hard to do, though. The Violets are playing great defense. They already got 2 blocks and definitely getting some good ups and digs from especially Knudsen in the back row. So it's going to be a good couple last points in this set. And a miss serve from Oshetsky.
Yeah, it looked like a slight foot fault on his jump topspin serve. We're sure he's going to get that back on his next opportunity.
Brendan Ye back for the Hawks serving, and it's in. Off to the outside. Boyer swings, touch on Hunter. Back to the middle, and Buddy gets a great swing on that. Running a nice 31. That's a quick tempo set, a little bit further away from the setter to pull the block, which is great. But in that case, he just swung and got a great kill off of it.
Yeah, also really good cover by Bennett. Again, being able to back up his hitters so they can take aggressive swings at the Hunter block, recycling that ball where we were able to get it to Buddy on a 31.
Yeah, it seems that a system middle hits is going to be really effective for the Violets in this game. And a big block right there from Oshetsky.
Just really
or no, excuse me, Rykagan.
Yeah, both of them just really active at getting their hands across the net with a really quick recycle by Hunter and just creating good opportunity for our block to earn that point.
Float serve from Cohen. Back row attack. Picked up by Cohen. Tempo was a little off on that one. Boyer handled it well. Close on that one. Just a little too low to follow.
Hunter's middle doing a good job in that last play, causing a distraction by trying to block out the second contact by the Hunter libero. Seems to have caught our back row defense a little bit off guard as they scored that point with that kill.
Service error from Kyle Foley on the Hawks.
NYU is now within 2 points to close out this first set, 23-16. Evan back to serve.
And it's in. Drops nice and low, and a block. The fourth block for the Violets.
Yeah, NYU's block has really started to come alive here in the first set. I think that now gets them to 4 blocks in the first set and 5 digs behind it. So defense has really been the theme to create this lead. It is now set point NYU, 24-16.
Off to the outside. Oh, and a big swing from Hunter. Just clips Boyer's shoulder there. See how they respond to that. Float serve from Hawks out to the outside. And a roll shot from Boyer. Swings power on the second swing to finish out the set. Final score 25-17 heading into second.
Yeah, really good job by Devin to fake the onto attack and set the ball out to our outside, who got a one-on-one look and scored that final point of the first set. Key takeaways from that first set: NYU's offense and block was definitely put on display. You know, Hunter, again, came out of the gate super strong and set the tempo early, but after a few points, NYU seemed to settle in and get comfortable with the on-court performance. Again, this is Hunter's first match of the season, NYU's fourth. We'll see how that continues to play a factor in this match as they look to rebound after that first set.
Yeah, I'm sure the Hawks are going to come out with fire in this second set, so it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams decide to play out this second.
Also, great turnout this evening by the NYU fans. The
Yeah, it
Paulson
is great.
Center is definitely starting to get packed with fans coming in and hearing all of the loud swings and kills, and definitely the excitement of the game that's being put on display by your NYU Violets.
Yeah, it's always fun to play with the full stands, too. I'm sure the guys are loving it, giving them some energy from the sidelines. So the second set's going to be good.
Also this week, the NYU men's volleyball team will return home on Saturday as they take on New Jersey local NJCU at an 11 a.m. match, followed by Arcadia at 4 p.m. that afternoon. Both those teams will play each other in the midday match, but NYU's next home games are this coming Saturday at both 11 and 4 p.m.